What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete. Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related that tickles your fancy. Hit that subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Alright, guys, you already know this is part 2 of the Q&A. I decided to break it into 2 different videos so that it would not be a very long video. But we're gonna jump straight into where we left off, and I have a outro for this here video, so I will see you at the outro. Next question, my fastest growing plant. Now, my fastest growing plant, just off rip, is that philodendron to scrotum. I don't know. Yeah, that plant, it grows like a freaking weed. If you give it the right amount of light, whatever your substrate is, make sure that, of course, there's no root rot or nothing like that. That thing takes the freak off. She's already at the top of her plant. Yep, I said I was going to let this one last leaf come out, and then we're going to have no choice but to chop it down. So if you're looking for some, I might put them in the shop. If you want to try to win some in a giveaway, let me know. Next plant, the hardest plant to grow. Now, the hardest plant to grow, you guys, in my collection is, you already know. At this point, you already know. It's technically, oh, we're doing that thing where I don't do anything. I just, yeah, let's get this stuff here out of the way. Now, this is the last plant that we're going to do for this here last repot, because I'm not going to repot. I honestly thought about touching and repotting my Cissus discolor, but that is not going to happen. That is definitely not going to happen, because if you go to touching begonia roots, especially a Rex begonia root, then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. But we are getting her down into one of my vessels. Again, I was going to use one of the smaller ones, but yeah, I might have to raise you up some. But she's going to go down in here, and of course we're going to, what are we going to do, y'all? That stuff. Yeah, we're going to put my dirty, let's do this so it doesn't, my dirty sphagnum mixture, please don't fall, inside of here and go from there. I was going to go ahead and switch out, I'll do it off camera, switch out the pot of my, that is not a medium silver. What is that thing called? Guys, I'm pulling the blank. But yeah, I need to switch out the pot for that one. Then I also have to switch out the pot, which I'm going to do off camera. It's not that serious. The pot of my Hoya variegated crinklate. Yeah, that one. I mean, what am I doing? You know, it's, whoa, please don't fall over. Okay, let's do it this way, you guys. Overworking myself. A backward. Alright, okay, let's go to a question. Or did we already go to a question and I just completely overshot the question? Oh, hardest plant to grow. My hardest plant to grow, I don't have any, let's be honest, we're going to be like 1000% authentic right now. I don't have any plants in here that are hard to grow, meaning I can't take care of them. Simply because if I can't take care of them, then they're dead. Let's just keep it 100. There are the ones that I get rid of that I don't, I'm doing that thing again, that I don't too much care for. Those are the ones that I'm tired of trying to care for. There is water at the bottom of this reservoir, so I might not water it, but I might give it a little thirsty thirst, even though the soil that it was in was already fairly moistened down in there. But anyway, yeah, I don't have, let's cut that root off. I don't have one, and I say that because of everything that I'm growing now. Most of it is not my fault. That is not, it is my fault, okay? It's my fault for, oh, let's put you back how you was. Did you guys see that? All right, hold it. Okay, so it's hard to say, you guys, but the ones that I'm having the most trouble, let's reword that and say the plants that I'm having the most trouble with, because I can grow them. They've been growing leaves just fine. It's just these freaking pests that'll just knock your head clean off. And it's like, dude, be pest resistant, but they can't. I mean, they can if you hybridize them, but it's just a mess. It is a whole lot of, but if pests weren't in the equation, you guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of us will be able to grow a lot of plants. Some of us will be able to grow a lot of plants, because there's some people who just can't grow certain plants. Just like me, certain plants I just cannot grow, or I haven't went back to try and grow them. Just like this Cissus discolor, you guys, I'm doing the thing again. I wish you guys can, like, hey, stop it and work. But yeah, that Cissus discolor, I bought her at least about, I bought her the one time, And I don't want to talk about the company because the company, they're a very good company now. A lot of you guys shop from them. They're very, very, very good company now. But back then, the attitudes and how they were shipping this colors was very horrible. Very horrible. I'd never purchased from them again after that. Even to this day, I'm pretty sure they got great services and ways to ship pack now. I'm good. It just takes one time with me. I'm good, because then after that, then I might just go off a rocker at that point. So, yeah, that was like the only plant that I just couldn't really get the hang of, because it's like the Rex Begonia. You have to have like crazy high humidity, and she needs bright light. There's a lot going on, and then even with her now, I have to rework my space around to accommodate her situation. So should I just turn the camera up? Let's see, can we get this up for you guys? Hopefully things are not thinking too much. Look at baby up there hanging up there. She hanging, ain't she? She hanging. She thanging. Anyway, let's get these prettifuls down in here. I'm not sure. I have to figure out. Maybe you guys can tell me from the first video. You probably already did. Like, what is the issue with these blooms? I want to be able to hybridize my own Ethereum just to say that I did it. And if I get like I'm just breaking roots, secondary roots, you guys. But say if I get super rare moon rock Ethereum. I don't know if that's a thing, but this Ethereum grew from the moon or something, you know, and I want to hybridize it. I don't know what the crap I'm doing. So I just really want to be able to, that's dirt, soil. I really want to be able to, look at these, you guys. I cannot believe, it's a lot darker than what it's picking up, of course. I mean, I could do that. Okay, it's not too much darker. But anyway, we already covered the leaves that are probably going to go. It's okay. Healthy root system. And I do know my babies love them a good old sphagnum moss situation. So we're going to get them a sphagnum moss situation. If I can get her down in here without snapping any of these extra roots. But yeah, you guys, I don't necessarily have any of those plants. I think I did mention kind of sort of to that other question about, what was it, my plants that I can't grow, something of that nature. It'll definitely have to be that Venus flytrap. Again, I keep seeing them, but I don't see a healthy specimen. A one that I would really like, and then I also want some monkey cups. A really big, what is that? Okay, hair. A really big monkey cups as well. I have the light and the humidity. I didn't have a hanging situation, but I am keeping some of my hanging pots and things. Oh, did I tell you guys I found some new self-watering hanging pots with the little pull-out thing? They're like freaking awesome. They're only like $5. I don't know how good they are, but I might end up going to Walmart and getting another vessel, kind of like my, you can't see them, my elbows are in monsteras. Let me get these things set up. My monstera elbows are in. So do I need to bring this down? Yeah, let's bring this down a little bit. I'm sorry if you guys, yeah, you probably won't be able to see what is going on, but I can tell there's going to be a lot of pokey stick, and a lot of this here sphagnum moss is not broken up either. So yeah, guys, we're just going to backfill this, and I guess while we're backfilling, I can answer the last 2-3 questions. Okay, what is your top wish list plant? Oh, I technically have my top wish list plant, but I don't have the version of the top wish list plant that I want. That plant, let's just do it like this so you guys can at least get a view. That plant is the Monstera, I was fixing to say Albocipta picana. Is there a thing? I'm pretty sure it is. Monstera tie constellation, yep. I say that because if you've been following, you know how I feel about those ties. I want a mature tie, even though she is growing perfectly fine and shooting off growth like no tomorrow, but there's nothing like a nice mature size tie constellation. And like I was saying, I think the last video or one of those videos, like if I had to make the choice to get rid of some things for that mature tie, oh baby, I would do it. I would definitely do it. But since I haven't found any, not saying that they are not out there, I haven't found any, so yeah, I was hoping to find one on my, I was fixing to say Christmas trip, on my planning trip, my birthday trip to go get plants and stuff. But, you know, didn't find any ties, but it was okay because we found, as you can see, a lot of other stuff. Alright guys, so I might have to bring you guys back towards the end, because this is going to be a, well, you know, I technically don't. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I got it. I'll do it how I do the soil. We got it. All right, but yeah, it'll be the mature version of the Thai constellation. Aside from that, that will technically be at the top of the list as well is the Maranta light vein. You guys know how I feel about my prayer plants and things. That is like one pretty Maranta. I don't know if you guys ever seen a light vein. A lot of you guys have light veins. The ones that are in different countries definitely have the light vein, which is crazy. You can go to the store and find a light vein. You can find a light vein, but you're going to get a node for $600. This is not happening. Maybe not that much, but they're fairly expensive, and it's not even a full plant, and it sucks. It sucks. It reminds you kind of a green Maranta and a lemon lime. You know, it has the lime, the lightning, which they call it light veins. The veins are like that. I'm pointing at one of my lemon limes, you guys, if you're wondering what the crap I'm pointing at. But yeah, that'll definitely be on the list as well. They will share that top space. I'd rather pay Monstera Thai money on a plant than spending, you know, Monstera Thai constellation money on a Maranta, which can croak at any freaking second, get hit with a lot of pests, and just be gone, be a goner, you know. Yeah, out of those, I would say, will go in the top, and those are basically tied for the top spot. Now there is like a, you know, runner up and things of that such, but just as a wish list plant, that'll be that. Let's move on to the next question. What type of plants do you recommend to beginners? Whoa, okay, now to answer that, you guys, it's different from a lot of other people who tell you to start on, you know, like I would say start with like a pothos or something that you don't mind killing. I don't mean to say it like that, but you know, sometimes some of us do get lucky on the first go round when it comes to plants, and then some of us, you know, still at that learning curve. So it's good to start off with something of that nature. But I personally would ask the person, or whoever, how far are you trying to dive into the hobby? Now, if they're trying to like dive head first into the hobby, then I would recommend them something, let's say Anthurium wise. What is the Flamingo? One of the basic Anthuriums, to help them if they're trying to dive straight into it. Get you a regular Anthurium, go from there. A regular pothos will work as well for your epiprimnums. Basically the same as your philodendrons. Well, some of them, they grow different, but you get what I'm saying, you guys. They're about the same. I would recommend something like that as well. Even something as we can do a lot better than just telling them, you know, to get like not the golden goddesses. I mean, they're fairly easy as well. What is that? Like the Hawaiian, like the giant Hawaiian pot, the golden, there we go, like the golden pothos and things. Since they are a lot easier plants, that we can tell them to start off with, like the Cebu Blue, fairly easy epiprimnum. Again, it kind of sort of is the same as a philodendron, or vining philodendron at that. You can start them off with those. I personally, I don't know, I wouldn't start nobody off with that heartleaf Hederaceum, even though I can grow them and sphagnum moss. But soil, that's just a whole other ball game. I remember that plant. Oh, there we go. I found it. The plant that I would not purchase again is a Hederaceum heartleaf philodendron. I have never purchased one since I murdered mine. It's just never. Nope. It's something about those plants that are down in soil. It just did not work at all. And then I thought it was the plant. So of course, once you think it's the plant, you get you another one. You get you a nice healthy one. But once that healthy one starts to go down the drain, then you realize fairly quickly, like, dude, it was all you. And I said, nope, never again. Tried to grow it in sphagnum moss, couldn't do it. So at that point, you know, once it shuts me down in sphagnum moss, then we're good at that point. We are so freaking good. We have nothing else to talk about. I'll see you around. I'll speak when I see you, but don't expect nothing more, nothing less, you know. So that'll definitely be that plant that I would not purchase. I'm glad we have that, because I would not have thought about that, to be honest with you. And that's just how long it's been since I bought one. Now I do have one from my original cutting years. Sorry about that camera cut off, but it still doesn't look like anything. And it's in potting soil. Matter of fact, you guys, it's in the same pot as that Split Fingers is in. And I can tell you, been in there for years. Has anything changed? Nope. I don't know. That plant will not be purchased by me anymore. Alright guys, we're actually getting somewhere. It's taking a lot longer than what I expected, but I don't want to snap any of these here roots. And I definitely need to get all of these here pockets out and make sure all the roots are at least touching some type of contact with this here sphagnum moss. You feel me? Hopefully everyone is doing good. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I'm sweating. It went from cool to now fairly humid. It's 77 in here. 77 degrees and 77% humidities as well. So fairly hot. There's a lot. Alright guys. There is like, I'm trying to shake the stuff down and then also make sure that we're keeping some type of formation at the top. You feel me? So when I finish at the bottom and everything is secure, my plant don't look crazy. And now we got to play the readjustment game again. Alright, let's go to the next question. What plant tubers do you watch? There are a lot. It'd be a lot. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Let's see. Before I turn on the camera, you guys, when I was doing, at the beginning of the video, remember I was doing my Maranta. I was watching Jasmine's Low new videos today. I watch her. I watched Jumanji John. Sheesh, there is a lot of people. And at this point, I don't want to start calling names and I forget someone. I watch a lot of people. A lot. Oh, this thing got to go all the way down. It's like so many. I mean, it doesn't have to be packed. I'm talking about the air pockets, you guys. I went all the way to the bottom, moving stuff around, and I just created a huge pocket in the back. This is going to take care of, but yeah, Jasmine O, Jumanji John. Who else do I watch? Rachel's Heart-Shaped Leaves. You know I watch Fern. Fern. I know she's not watching. I'm still after that. Not Ty. Why I keep wanting to say Ty Constellation? I'm still after that. Boom Shakalaka. What is that thing called? Silver Sword. There we go. I had to look at mine. I'm still after that Silver Sword, the one she found at the Home freaking Depot. That was $50. Oh yeah, baby. I want that one. That there plant is like one of my favorite plants. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I'm just pushing the sphagnum moss down and through. Who else do we watch? I watch Plant Me Ashley sometimes. I think she switched her name. Who else do I watch? Planted Parenthood. I watch her. I also watch Rose with Yoga and Rose. I watch David Morales. Who else? Hakuna Maplana. It's a lot, guys. There's a lot of people. A freaking lot of people. And it's hard to try to watch them all because when I watch my YouTubes, you guys, when I watch my planted YouTubers, I try to stay up under my, notice I said try. I try to stay up under my actual profile, this here profile. So I can comment and, you know, be engaged, but I'm usually on my personal YouTube page, which is, I mean, you know, you guys, you know, they sign up and you get your regular profile. I'm usually on that one. I'm there. If you find me in the comments, I'm there, but it's not under Plantwitpete. You get what I'm saying? So I'm there, you guys. I'm just not there. You get what I'm saying? Anywho, that you guys know. Jacqueline, I love Jacqueline. I love when she goes to Paul's and Sandy's. You know, I'm crazy enough to get in the car just to drive to Paul's and Sandy's. You know, I remember one time she went and she had that Synapsis Dark Farm. I don't know if she still has it. Probably not now. Yeah, I think she said it was like $100. I would have grabbed it because it was a full freaking pot. Oh crap! Which leads me to the next question. I remember that one. I think I may have answered. What plants would I get doubles on? Synapsis is simply on Synapsis. It's very easy because you can just upgrade the. Oh, I'm glad there was nothing in there. You can just upgrade the planter, fill in your pot that way with your cuttings or different plants. Now, I don't necessarily want to have multiple pots, but I want my pots to be big enough so that if I do or something happens, I can have multiple pots. But just off the back with just multiple pots, yeah, that's typically not going to happen. So if you see anything in here that is multiple, you can just somewhat guarantee. Sorry about that, guys. You can somewhat guarantee, like, is that locked in? Yeah. There we go. Then I'm going to combine them eventually, you know. Alright, so we're almost through here. I have this last huge gap, and then I have to pull her back, not all the way out, but up, so that we can adjust the look, because, oh, I'm hitting my micings. Because at this moment, it looks a mess, especially from the top. So, but yeah, Synapses I would buy doubles on. Some Calatheas, which it'll have to be like one of the ones that I don't have any troubles with. Now, Maranta, definitely, you know, I would definitely buy some Marantas, especially like the lemon lime, especially when they're in season. Definitely hard to find off season, which is anything outside of the grow season. They definitely pop up a lot in fall. Well, no, the lemon limes, now the regular red Marantas pop up a lot in the fall. The lemon limes seem to be coming up and out, I don't want to say throughout the growing season, but throughout the growing season, you know. But then I've been into different locations, so of course the shipment is a lot different. Unfortunately, that happens. Okay, let's get down in here and release some of this. But yeah, guys, I'm thinking about cutting off these here. I don't know if they are bloomed or fixing to bloom, or there's no pollen, so I do know there's no male stage, at least as of yet. But we're going to figure it out. Yeah, because I do want to do some type of pollination. Alright. Okay. Once I get, there we go. Get to fill some of these holes in and we're done. There's a pocket here. Way at the bottom pocket. That's always fun. Alright, guys, we are done. Here she is. You're wondering what the top looks like. I think I got everything the way I want it. But what I'm going to do is, well, after, you know, a lot of this here stuff settles, especially after a good watering, which I probably won't do. I might do because I need to water in here. There are some things that are looking a little thirsty, and it is time to water anyway. But yeah, once a lot of this here stuff settles, I definitely can come back and see what I need to add. There's like one more rat here. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but yeah, that is it, guys, here for today's video. Now, what I was going to do is go ahead and do my Synapses as well, but yeah, I'm gonna do the Synapses off camera so that way I can chill and actually not worry about the camera, you know. There we go. I need to put a little bit more. Let's check and make sure. There we go. So yeah, now I think I have high pockets out, but yeah, now we're done. Alright, guys, yeah, we are done here for today's video. Again, I was going to try to do that, Synapses, but I'm doing it off camera. I didn't want to spend like another 18 hours because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of time on this here Q&A repot. I'm just adding a little bit more sphagnum moss around the top portion of the area roots. There are some new ones poking out, and I want to make sure they all get secured. I can't really see the top, but we're hoping that's right. Alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Please do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe. A lot of things that I do use on the channel will be down in the description box below. Go and check those out. A lot of those do come with discount codes. Save some coin and check out, y'all. This is like freaking awesome. Let me know how you like the little setup. Again, these things love sphagnum moss. I love sphagnum moss, so it's like an even trade. Hopefully I can get her down. I need to put this thing down before I'm finding more. They're like small pockets, you guys, but I don't want to be in here steady poking and damaging roots, because I did see a small portion of a root that had to have broken, because you remember I washed all the soil off. So yeah, there wouldn't be any roots in here, especially Anthurium roots. But anyway, yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure notification bell is on to be able to keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here at Plantwitpete. I'm going to try to do that Synapses tonight. If I go and get a pot, I may not use a bigger vessel. I was thinking about taking that vessel, but I don't know. We're definitely going to get it out. I do have some vessels that we can use, but I would prefer something a little bit bigger. But we're going to check the root system anyway. And if the root system is too robust, I'm just going to put in some water and then find a pot to put it in. But again, yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I need to get in here and do some watering ASAP. ASAP, because I turn the heater back on tonight. It's gonna be a cold night, I'm pretty sure. Random, but yeah, this is the last repot of spring, you guys. Everything is done repotting for the spring. There's nothing, you won't see anymore. I don't want to say you won't see anymore, but you shouldn't see any more repot videos. Like I said, I was gonna repot this is this color, but not going to bother it. We're just going to have to wing it and give her a spot and beam light from above to fill it out. But yeah, I still want to do it though, but I'm not going to bother her. Yeah, we potted up our Waitii, Variegata, Pallidiflorum, Anthurium, my Soderoy, Philodendron, which is behind us. We're going to see about this Syndapsis in a few, but that is it, guys. Again, I hope you liked the video. And I hope you're loving the new plants as well. Hopefully you're liking them more than I am. I mean, that's probably crazy to say, but I do love looking at other people's plants. Way better than my plants, you know. So, yeah, that is it. I need to get in here and do some watering. My philodendron, my tiger tooth definitely let me know when she needs watering, because those bottom leaves hit the pone hard. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.